Hello everybody, and happy Halloween. And guess what I got at my local cemetery, straight from Minnesota. So let's open this up. First off, I would like to thank Vernon and Mallory for sending me this gift on my birthday. It's on the 26th. They didn't have to do it, but they did. But I would like to thank them so much. They're very good people and amazing artists. And I would like to open this gift and share it with you. So I'd like to go through the list of artists, and first we have Juju McGoo, and the piece is called Trick or Treat. And I see it's like a digital art, very anime stylized look. Very cool. I like the colors, the detail, the eye to detail, the line work, pretty clean. Very old school. Has that old school look, but with a new touch to it. Let's see, who do we have next? We have Laura Boyd, some chicken artist. Well, I guess the piece is called Laura Boyd. Huh. Got a bunch of ghosts hanging around. Hopefully she's not messing with Ouija boards. Check that out. I wonder where she's reading. So next we have Graveyard Piece by Weird Bree. And we have this person kind of being is chilling in the graveyard. It's a peaceful place there, you know. Next we have Pumpkin Patch by Aaron J. It's very serene look, but in the background there's somebody covered in blood. So next up we have a piece done by Creepy Kitten called Banshee. And this Banshee has like extended limbs. It's pretty creepy looking. Not inviting at all. And the next piece is called Banshee 2 by The Forsaken Art. That looks pretty cool too. Really dark. Like in a willow tree, like the Banshee's chilling in a willow tree. So next we have Midnight Craving by Bree Lynn Draws. This is a pretty moody, dark piece. What are you craving for? Blood, I assume. The vampire. Lady of the Night. And next up we have Autumn Breeze by Aries Species. This reminds me of like a fall tree, like a tree mixed with like a person. Pretty cool. Next we have, what do we have here? Rotting Flesh by Cosmic Baby Demon. That's interesting. It looks like an out of focus kind of film, like that VHS kind of look. Pretty cool. Cool effect. The Artist Who's a Kid. Now here's some couple pieces. I'm still trying to figure out. I like that pumpkin though. It's very old school. And we have this by Penelope, an inspiring artist. Keep it up, and you can go places. Very cool. Up next we have, let's see, start down here. Ryan Stern. Now that's like is that a 3D model or is that actual, like an airbrush like drawing or something? Almost looks like a 3D model. CGI. Pretty good. Pretty good. And I tell you, this must be the concept for it by Ellie Stern. Yeah, okay. And I see the ear is bitten off, and the down below that's the same creature. Pretty cool. Keep it going. Up next we have a metal worker. Now are those like all screws and bolts and stuff, or how'd you do that? I work with metal myself, but that's pretty cool. 4K confusion. That's pretty cool, dude. I kind of wonder if you also work with like cast iron and stuff, or do you just find random pieces of metal and fuse them all together? Pretty cool. Next we have, like the shoes, a rustling of leaves by Prose Heavy Comics. Pretty cool. It's like watercolor. And clean, very clean. Beautiful. Love it. Well done. But those shoes look really nice. And if that's watercolor, if they did that in watercolor, congrats. Next we have CryptoPunk Nullified, as the title's called. An X-ray of a creature of some sort, like a wolf. I hope I'm right about that. And what do we have here? Trick or Treat Mimikyu. Huh. Here you guys go. So here's some muffins, here's some treats. And you guys have some really awesome costumes. Very believable. Love the work. Bright colors, everything. Alright, who do we have? Another weirdo. I'll subscribe. And you guys too, also subscribe. I like that. Very bold on the colors. Kind of a chill piece. We have Alicia Art, All Hallows Skeleton Queen. You think she's nice? Well, we have to ask the artist. Maybe she is. Candy Baby by Jazzy Draws. Let's see, what do you got? See, some candy apple with sprinkles. I've never had that before. A big candy corn. Now, is the candy big or is this character small? It's a good question. A lot of candy. But look at the colors, very bold, clean. They're wonderful artists here. Look at that, it's really clean. I like how you did the hair and the mouths and stuff all over the body. That's cool. So, next we have Sally Face Mandala. Ray and Ice Draws. That's pretty cool. It's like the Alex Gray or the fractals and stuff. That's pretty trippy. Now you do this with digital and stuff? It's gotta be. It's very symmetrical. Like the magic eyes and stuff. Let's see if he does that. No. And up here we have Happy Halloween from Dino Chick Dino Chicks _ pages. Check this chibi character out. What would you do this with? Color pencil? So next up we have Party at Jane Buster's House of Foster Monsters by My Insanity Works. Let's check this out. Pretty detailed. A lot going on here. Love the colors and the expressions on the characters' faces and everything that's going on. A little vulgar on that, but no, I like it. It's pretty cool. A lot of stuff going on. Very expressive, and it's alive. Very lively. The picture has a lot of energy in it. That's what I get from it, and well done to you, to this artist. Very good. Well done. So I'll be following you on Instagram. Matter of fact, I'll be following all of you guys on Instagram. So check that out. So next we have Dear Dr. Frank by Coy the Third Wheel. Wow, what happened? Dear Dr. Frank, I think this was a mistake. Yeah, a bit of malpractice, I would say. Look at those colors. Pretty brutal. Really well done. What would you use? I'm curious. Next we have Hold This a Sec by X Tree Saps. Tree Sap. Check this out. The cursed voodoo doll, or cursed doll. And he's like, I don't want to touch this thing. Get this thing away from me. I like the expression. And we have here, next we have is Vivi Doodles. And their image, well, kinda, I like that. It's pretty cool. And the pumpkin, I don't know, or pumpkin's like, well, I don't want to get cut again, but well done. Pretty bright, vibrant. So who do we have? Midnight by Cecilia is Here. Wow, look at that. Oh, I just a bear. There's a bell in her mouth. Ring. That's pretty insane. What were you thinking when you drew that? But I like it. Next we have Ringmaster, Cap Squid Charlie. Do you have a lotion preference? Why? Well. So next we have Girl in Red by Edna Draws. Wow, look at that. The detail. Look at all that. The sinew, the blood, the bones, guts. Pretty crazy, but very detailed. Beautiful and morbid. And this is by Edna Draws. Please subscribe. So who do we have next? The Wendigo by Dorlorn Delana Dally. That's cool. It's like it reminds me of like old school, like almost like not an oil painting, but a stained glass. I can see that being done in a stained glass. The full body. And who do we have? Well, of course, yours truly. But you guys already know what my stuff looks like, but you guys know about the archers and the mages. I won't talk too long on these two. Kind of here for the other artists. And we're all in this, you know. So, let's move on to Hell by Benjamin Freeman and his Comics Wood website. That's cool. It's like symmetrical. It's a dark piece, kind of like if it was a like on a giant like a big painting and stuff, that piece would bring atmosphere to a room. It would feel like someone was actually standing there. Well done, sir. So, who do we have next? Judge Emiliano? Judge Emilian? Look at that. Clean colors, the shapes. You love the art. And the wackiness. Why are you even in there? What'd you do? It's in a straitjacket. Losing your mind. Yeah. Well done piece. Very clean. Love your color, your choice of colors too. Oops. And we have Shiznit Pablo 210. See what do we got going here. Why are you looking at me like that? Why do you have... Well, I guess I would look at you like that too if you hit me in my ribs. I had no choice. What did you do? You're very angry. Wow. No one is safe. Alright. Next we have Shitty Gonzalez, Jim Mortensen. Check this out. Very detailed. Love the pen. Where you sit there, take all day just doing something like that, and you kind of zone out on a drawing like that. I can see that. It's pretty cool. Well done. Here, very, very cool. So next we have a cock 345, and we have like the headless horseman. I see. I like your choice of colors and love your background. Check out the character. It's sinister, grinning. Darkest Night of the Year by Zelen666X. Tonight's monsters are free. Something here. Something went wrong. Happy Halloween. Reminds me of very old school stuff. Like, I like that look, that style of it. I like your style. I can see the potential in what you will do next. And all of you guys, actually. So, we have photography. That loser with a camera. Reminders of life and death. I don't think you're a loser. Wonder where was that taken at? What is that? Kind of looks like a person, but the angle you have that picture looks like something else. Very gloomy. Kind of sad. Kind of like, I don't know, thinking about the past a lot. But I like your work. The Melting of Time by Erno Shithead. Huh. Let's see. It has his face pulled off, the skin on the face and the eyes are out. Is this painful to you? Very interesting art you have. Next we have Puppet Master by Emil Rosali? Huh. I can see this done in kind of like those old Hokusai are those prints. They're like wood carving prints they did in Japan a long time ago, but it has that ukiyo-e kind of, but in a modern sense. Very Vol.2. So we have Kelpie by Gutharsis. You can follow them on Twitter also. Now this, oh, I got a pumpkin down there. I just caught that. Really epic looking creature. I assume the fins glow because I see you have lighting on from the fins onto the body. Next we have the Rat King's Cove by a high-speed polka dancer. Funny name. And what do we have here? Kind of like a Rat King, dead Rat King. Like, yeah. So next we have Midsummer Night Horror by Hiorix Draws. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Midsummer Night Horror. Next we have Monster and Mushrooms, Inedible Art. I like that. I can see that in a children's book. I can see that. It's like a crazy Dr. Seuss. You know, like if Dr. Seuss was still around, like this would be, that could totally fit in that genre. So what do we have next? Dizzying Thoughts by Kyodes. Now this piece kind of reminds me of the Scream, but with the ukiyo-e kind of prints, like the old school wood prints from Japan. And also the old school like anime, like back in the 50s. Thick, bold lines and the use of the colors and stuff. Very cool. Next we have, Lovely Witch of Satan by Metal Meatbag. Now what do we got here? Let's see, we got this lovely lady looking all innocent, covered in blood, standing in a circle. I don't know. You're not up to no good, are you? I will draw on this later. So, here's the poster. Oh yeah, a poster comes with this Newport Zine, so just a look out. And I think I'll draw on that too. So, next we have Pumpkin. Let me focus this thing. Pumpkin Munchkin by Joey's Man. Now that's cute. I mean, yeah, I like that piece. It's innocent, you know. It's innocent, but also kind of dark. And hopefully those are, you know, they're trick-or-treat baskets instead of heads. Next we have Mortal Engine by Norhaus. That's insane. That's pretty insane. Very detailed. The use of color, the use of the gore. It's pretty there. Good job. So what do we have here? Frederick Nietzsche. Whoever fights by Nolan Kress, but this is by Nietzsche. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back at you. And you can be the monster. Interesting. So we have Pumpkin Fellow, or PH. I actually follow this person. I love their work. They're very good too. Sometimes I feel like that. But I like this piece. Very innocent, and the use of colors is just very warm. So follow this person. And I hope I did not screw your name up. So next we have Moonlit Trick or Treat. They're Destin, and they're on Twitter at Destin. Let's see. Got the boots going. Nice line work. Pretty clean. Stars in the back. Very pretty. She kind of reminds me of the secretary at my job, but with white hair though instead. Very cool. I have to go trick-or-treating, but I'm too old. But I can always give candy out. So follow them. Moonlit trick-or-treating. Pretty cool. So, what do we have? The Dreamer's Defender by Phantom Sushi. Go Sushi. Kind of reminds me of like old school, like 70s anime with a modern twist, and that's cool. Very vibrant. A lot of energy in that piece. Phantom Sushi, you guys follow that person. Next we have Mint Love 443. See what you got, Mint Love. Alright. Got a girl with the gun. Some power. Innocent enough. Wonder what she's about. What's going on? What's the power about? But follow Mint Love 443. So next we have The Foggy Moon by Ritsuritsu. And we have a path. And then in the center we have a lonely tree. A big tree at that. And many branching paths. Many branching paths. So Ritsuritsu. So next we have The Deep Unknown, Squid Momentum Parker. Kind of reminds me of like the Draken, if you guys ever play that. I'm an old school SNES fan, but this background kind of reminds me of like those old RPGs and stuff. The Deep Unknown. Don't Go Lovelessly Into the Night by Strawberry Midnight. Here lies my fears and worries. Don't go lovelessly into the night. I wonder what you're thinking about. A lot of pain. A lot of pain. No one should go lovelessly into the night or into the day. I love your work. Look at that. Your lines, you have a style. I like your style. Next we have Playing with the Wolves by Devilish Destiny. Let's see, Playing with the Wolves. Oh, we got a rabbit here, a lady rabbit. She looks distraught. She's been crying. These wolves are up to no good. But she's got a brain in her. Oh. Playing with the Wolves. Wow. Pretty cool colors too. Next is La Sorcière, the Sorceress by Yuna Ku. And it's a digital piece, a watercolor, digital. So you got a messenger coming to her window. She got a little cat down there. I got a cat right next to me too, trying to get attention. What kind of message did you bring? I'm trying to clean my floor. So less sorcery. So next we have Halloween Candy by Run Faster Arts. Ran Faster. And we have, this looks like some pills. And then here we have those Smarties. Someone slipped some pills in between the Smarties. It's not very smart. Not very nice. But I like your piece. Very expressive. And I like how you drew the wrapper and stuff. So next we have Sleepy Draws. And we got someone you wouldn't want to run into an alley in the middle of the night or any time. Yeah, they have no good intent. But check out Sleepy Draws. Really good work. Let's see, who do we have next? Rex Riley, and they did the piece. The piece is called The Bog. What are you fishing for? Fly fishing with gators in the water. It looks very nonchalant about it. Like they know him, or those are his pets. Very dark piece. And I like that blood moon in the back too. So we have Spooky by The Gourmet Idiot. I see these few people downtown with a bunch of stuff in their face. Really cool people, but let me see. She had 4 eyes, literally. I like ladies with glasses, and I'm not knocking you guys, ladies, people with glasses. So next we have Brass Knuckle Sandwich. I think I might be following this person, but I will be following them after I'm done with this. Brass Knuckle Sandwich. Really clean. Very bold lines. It's like, man, I've probably seen you in a... You look like you've been in a magazine. Like you should have been like somewhere. Very familiar looking work. So who do we have next? Midnight Stroll by Too Much Helium. High pitch. That's cool. It's like the old school plague doctors. Trick or treat with the kitty in the back behind. Next we have Medusa, Violet Revolvers, and Ghoul Hero. Huh. That's cool. So some snakes and some hair. That's cool. It's like a modern Medusa. Let's see. Next we have BB Grimmy, Rediscovered Soul. It's a digital piece, I believe. Looks digital. Yeah. Someone losing the ghost? Or the ghost ghosted them. Oh no, I see, they pulled the trigger on themselves, and I take it the ghost possessed them. Ah. That's cool. Now, this might be graphic for some, but this one's by Riley Guy 04. So apparently they had a lawnmower accident. Ouch. Got their digits cut. I don't like seeing people cut and stuff. And Vernon did a piece on this wound. Poor Riley. And I think it's pretty funny. It's cool. It's very, very well done. No regrets. No more regrets. No more regrets. That's very funny. I like that. Sense of humor. Very good sense of humor. But as long as they took it lightly and they understood. That's pretty cool. I love your use of colors, by the way, and how you use them. So we have Autumn's Apartment, or Autumn Apartment by I'm Not So Good at Drawing. You know, I realize, are those eyes down there, or they probably should go back in the window. Yeah. Next we have Princess Rixelia. And let's see. Like the expression on the pumpkin's face. But I like your colors on your words. Yeah, you use your lettering and stuff. So we have Garage Metamorphosis 5. Like a thorn tree. Or like the vine that goes up to the giant's cloud. And or Jack and the Beanstalk, yes. But with some big ass thorns on it. This is by Tom Goddard illustration. So we have Watchhound by Delta Arts. Now this one I thought was like kind of reminded me of like an X-ray or something, you know. Like even holding it, it feels like I'm like holding like an X-ray piece, like a doctor or something. Very dark, really cool though. And next we have American House Witch by The Strongest Avenger. Huh. That big smile, looking at the moon. What are you gonna do tonight? About to do some spells. Next we have The Disgusting Delicacy by Sunshine in Your Pockets. What would you eat? Assume it's someone's stomach and I see chicken, eyeballs, chicken legs and eyeballs. Sunshine in Your Pockets. Here we go. Ghosts of the Haunted North by Vernon Mahoney. Love the use of the brush strokes. Lots of energy. Captures the feel, the mood. You got it, man. I like your use of colors, the lighting and stuff, and the expression, everything. You look very lonely in that. I can feel very expressive. I like that. It's pretty cool, man. Even the night sky with the moon, the red night sky like that. That's a really cool touch. Very cool. So Vernon Mahoney, you guys follow him. Love your work. Next we have All Dressed Up and Nowhere to Die by Malloryhearse. Now is this pen? Wait, watercolor? Really well done. The colors, they're like light, and they're like controlled too. Really cool. And even how the character's drawn, it reminds me of the old school fashion drawings that I used to see back in Manhattan when I lived there. Really cool. Like how the fashion designers would draw their stuff. Very reminiscent of that. So next we have Pandy the Face. Now when I was recording this, looking at it, it looks off focus and stuff. When you look at it in person, it looks it messes with it messes with my eyes. But I like the feel of it, the colors, the use of the colors. Tricky Treat. Ink well down. Ink well down. Yeah. What does this remind me of? It reminds me of It's like something that could have been in the slave labor graphic stuff back in the day. We have Merchant of Death by Hermit Hebbs. See what you got. Probably not enough cash, stranger. He's got everything. Merchant of Death. Huh. You think he's got a website? But he's definitely loaded and ready to go. He's got a lot going on there, I see. Huh. That's pretty cool. Very detailed. Here we have Will of the Wisp by Cracky Comics. This piece reminds me of kind of yeah, what is his name? I see his name. Who's that artist? That old painter? Not Gauguin. Maybe a little bit. Shoot. You guys write in the comments on what his name is. They did the sunflowers. And I can't believe I can't remember his name. Van Gogh. Yes. That's what it reminds me of. Van Gogh in a way. And Gauguin. Love that piece. I can see that in the painting. Next we have the Misfits of Halloween Creator Comics. What are these misfits up to? Up to no good. The misfits of all trades in Hallozine. That's cool. Very lighthearted. Very lighthearted. So, Creator Comics. Go check them out. So, what we have next is the boring art. Well, let's just say it leaves room for the imagination. But also, yeah, you don't really have to say too much, and I wouldn't say boring art. It's just, it leaves room for the imagination. So next we have What is Family by Jar Char. What is family? Well, that can be anything. To pets, to people, to things, I guess. But, let's see, what do we have? Bandaged up guy. And a lady with a scar on her face. It's like a Sharpie, like a mixed media. And here, I don't know, it's like covered in blood. That can't be good. That can't be good. I like it. I like the, you have a certain style to your work. Next we have Chad Baller. Now I found this pretty interesting. CG 3D renders, like they were cut from like are they 3D printed or something? But how the light goes through them and how these images were taken in person, you know, I'm pretty sure this would look phenomenal. That's cool. And I thought they were bigger at first, but looking at the blades of grass, no, of course not. So next we have Necro Sorcery, Haunted House Cat. This drawing actually reminds me of those cats, like back in the day, like back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, where they would always have like these cutout cats, and they were like stand up, like on all fours like that. Even the colors and stuff, it looks like it's like vintage. This piece really sticks out to me. It like gravitates to me. Really cool. I don't know, it just has that old feel to it. So here we have, well, join us on the Newport Discord. I'm not part of it yet, but I should probably jump on it. But here's the crew. Art by Delta Arts. There's the game. That's cool. I love what these people do, what everyone's done. Like, it's cool to see this kind of community and see, you know, everyone drawing and actually being pretty cool about it and going out and making things happen. It's very positive. you know, outside of doing stuff with the card game and stuff and drawing, you know, this is kind of a relief. It's kind of good to step away and check out what other people are doing. So here, I just realized those ads were actually something. I will have to look at those out, check those out later. But here, this is the end of the book, and I would like to say, man, you know, this was an amazing and awesome experience. I know I'm going to probably be a little late exporting this video, but I'm like pushing it out and just going with the flow, just freestyling it. But I am so glad you guys checked this out, and thank you, Vernon, and thank you, Mallory. You guys have been so fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but you guys have been. And thank you guys so much, and thank you to the art community. You guys are really cool, and I would like to, and I will be joining you guys or following you guys on Instagram. And you guys watching this, you guys follow them too. These artists put a lot of work into their stuff, and they will only get better with this as time goes. So please, you guys, to you artists and potential artists, you guys keep drawing and do the best that you can, and just go up and above and beyond, and be the best person that you can be. So happy Halloween. I love you guys, and thank you to everybody, and the Newport Zine was freaking awesome. Take care now.